All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. And what I want to deal with, real quick this morning, in dealing with spirits of vengeance, all right, are very active in the earth. You know, these spirits created for vengeance are very active in the earth, man. That's why we're in the time now to pretty much examine ourselves, as we see judgment, going forth. Matter of fact, I'll start with that scripture, because we are in a time of judgment. All right, Yahweh Bashim Shai is walking this place down through prophecy, and judgment is going out more and more. Now this is Sirach 18 and 20 says, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation thou shalt find mercy. And we want to be found, all right, we want all right, have mercy in these times. All right, we want to find mercy in these times of judgment, because Yahweh Bashim Shai is visiting this place with judgment, and it's only going to increase more and more gruesome, more numbers, all right, more horrific ways, you know. And what Yahweh Bashim Shai is doing, if you can see, he's really, intervening and showing, that this judgment is of him, you know. Now, let's get this article, all right, from the Independent. And it says 2-year-old accidentally kills father after picking up gun and shooting him in back. It says a 2-year-old boy accidentally shot and killed his father in North Carolina. Now, if you can look, all right, look at this 2-year-old boy. Now, how in the hell is he picking up a gun, all right, which even if it's a small 22, it's going to have a little kick in it, especially for a 2-year-old. But not only is he able to hold a gun, but he's able to aim it, all right, and take a fatal shot, showing you that, hey, these spirits of vengeance, all right, these death angels will utilize anything and anyone to get the job done, man. It said the shooting occurred Sunday, according to WNCT 9, a local news broadcaster. It says Markovia Durham, 29, was found dead by a police officer, all right, on Sunday after suffering multiple gunshot wounds. So not only did the 2-year-old shoot him, but multiple gunshot wounds, man. Come on, man. It says the man's great grandmother, Phyllis Holland, described the scene. The daddy was sitting on the couch, he said, and the baby got on the couch and picked up the gun up from behind the daddy. All right, picked the gun up not knowing it was a real gun and put it to the daddy's back and pulled the trigger thinking the gun was a toy, man. It's execution style, man. You know? It said Miss Holland claimed that Mr. Durham was usually responsible with the gun. He keeps the gun away. She said he kept the gun away from him at that moment. He just wasn't thinking, yeah, because it was in that moment, it was his time. All right? In that moment, that was his time, you know? Now, could foul play be involved? Not saying, that's impossible. But could this 2-year-old, all right, a death angel jumped on him to do this? Of course. All right. And now, what makes me to believe, all right, that this the Lord utilizing that Tyler for judgment, because you have this incident. Now, this is from Newsbreak. And it says toddler, all right. It says toddler fatally shoots woman in head during a Zoom call. Another execution style. All right, death, man. You see, and the woman I had another article. It showed the woman. It was a 20-year-old. Here you go, right here. Yep, this shows the picture. All right. And it's young Eve. You see? Let's see what they play the video. But yeah, it's young Eve. All right.
Developing tonight, a father could now face serious charges after his toddler picks up a gun and accidentally shot the mother, killing her during a Zoom call.
Fox 35's Dave Puglisi joins us live tonight with the details on this story. Dave.
When it was a scary incident, but unfortunately, it was one that could have been avoided. Now, police are trying to get out the message in order to prevent another tragedy like this from ever happening.
I was really shocked because it happened like right here in Orlando, and I live right around the corner.
A young mother killed on a Zoom call after her child got a hold of a loaded handgun and shot her. It's what brought Romaine Gale out to Altamont Springs PD to get a gun lock for himself.
Just in case my 2-year-old tried to pick my weapon up when it's at home by the bed or anything.
Police say the gun that was used to shoot and kill 21-year-old Shemaya Lynn was owned by her boyfriend. The gun wasn't properly secured, which helped it fall into the hands of a toddler.
So it really doesn't take that much to actually pull a trigger on a handgun.
Officer Rob Ruiz says it could take as little as 5 pounds of force to fire a handgun. He says to have your guns locked in a safe and make sure the keys or codes are hidden. If you don't have a safe, use a gun lock. Most importantly, police say to talk with your kids.
You know, these are not guns that are seen in video games. This is not a Nerf gun. You know, you can harm somebody. And knowing that if they ever did come across it, I feel confident that they would do the right thing and not touch it.
You can get one of those gun locks here for free at Altamont Springs PD. They're easy to use and could save a life. In Altamont Springs, Dave Puglisi, Fox 35 News.
Out of there, man. You know, during the Zoom meeting. You see? And the people, you know, on the Zoom call said they just seen her, you know, fall from the camera and never return, man. All right? Headshot from a toddler, man. All right? This is spirits created for vengeance, man. These toddlers are possessed, all right, by these death angels, man. That's why when you go to, all right, Sirach 39 and 27, it says all these things, all right, Sirach 39, 27 says all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil, all right? All these things are good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned to evil. And see, even a weapon, you know, can be of good, you know, to someone that's trying to defend themselves, all right, from wickedness, man. You know, a gun could be a good thing, all right. Now, according to salvation, we know a gun not going to get us delivered. But if brothers, you know, sisters do have, you know, legal, you know, firearms, all right, to protect their household, you know, it can be a good thing, all right. But see, for the it said for the sinners and the evil, all right, they'll turn to their bad, man. They you know. So the sinners they are turned into evil. Yeah, the things that are supposed to be good for sinners they are turned to evil. And these guns and these situations were turned and used for evil. All right. And what was the driving force behind turning those things to evil? Verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. All right? Sore strokes, those spirits. Now, a death angel can just, you know, manifest and get busy with you, you know, take you down through there, or it can possess animals, which we've seen that as of late. It can possess, all right, people, you know, it can possess anything, man. All right? A death angel can possess anything and turn into a weapon, all right? They can lay sore strokes, man. And we just read that. And it says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yeah, because they're doing the bidding from on high. All right, those death angels were dispatched. You know, because you hear all these situations, he usually keeps the gun away from the child, and he usually responsible. Well, in that day when that death angel was dispatched, because you have to understand the angels also can manipulate situations. You know, make you forget something. All right, for that purpose to be carried out. You know, and all it takes is that one time, that one scenario, and that death angel has set up a scenario to lay them sore strokes on you, man. All right, and anything can be used. You know, so these spirits of vengeance is out here tough, man. You know, and it's gonna become more and more and more frequent, more and more, deadly. You see, so let's go from there real quick. Cause like I was speaking of earlier, how all right, how judgment, how division, will become violent. All right, now this is clashes between Antifa and anti-mass protesters in LA. All right. So as you see blood out here now, man. All right, these people getting it in blood now. These ideologies, these conflicting ideologies push, by the higher ups, through their media. Now it's came to blood. All right. Now division is causing bloodshed, man. All right. And pictures say 1,000 words. Well, you see this picture, and it's all about an ideology. About a face covering, man. But pretty much it. I just want to get one precept dealing with that, and we can close out. Now this is Proverbs 16:19. It says, "A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into a way that is not good." Yeah, see, these people have been enticed by these ideologies that are pushed, all right, by the higher ups, man. Because we understand that Esau Edom is the violent man, and he's pushing violence in the earth through these different ideologies clashing, all right, in the streets, man. So these people have been enticed, enticed to a way that's not good, man. It caused them getting their head busted. Somebody got stabbed. And pretty soon it's gonna be shootings, and it's gonna be everything, man. Like you go to the word entice in the Hebrew is patah, and it says to be simple. Yeah, because you simple as people believe everything, man. And you simple as people believe, all right, that a face covering, all right, is saving your life. It says to entice, to deceive, to persuade. Yeah, you're being persuaded to, be ready to die for an ideology, man. All right, that doesn't make sense. You're being persuaded. You're being simple and being deceived to trust in pseudoscience and be able and be willing to die for it, man. You know? So this is where we at, man. The spirits of vengeance is heavy in the earth. All right. The division is now is blood. All right. The division has led to blood. And this is where we at, man. The thing gonna constantly intensify more and more, man. you know. So Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified till next time I say shalom.